Okay, I'm live. Yeah. So, good evening, everybody, and compliments of the season. Merry Christmas to you all. I wish you all the best this season. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Please, I would like you to join me live. This is my first live streaming here on YouTube. Please, I want you to join me. If you can see me right now, I would like you to join. Let's talk about how prayer and spiritual practices work. This is Christmas Eve. This is 24th night. You are all welcome. I welcome you all. Please join us. If you're watching me right now, I would like you to join us, okay? Join, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Join us live right now on YouTube. You are highly welcome. Wherever you are welcome to this channel. My name is Oge. In case you are joining us for the first time, I welcome you all. Merry Christmas in advance. This is Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. You are highly welcome. I want us to talk about how prayer and spiritual practices work. Okay? Please join us. Join us. Join us. If you are watching me right now, please join us. When you join, I want you to share it, okay, so that your friends, your family will get to know that we are live on YouTube tonight. Join us. We have 5 minutes to kick off, okay? Please start coming in. Start coming in, my viewers, my subscribers, my returning viewers. Please, I would like you to join us. Join us. Let's wait. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wherever you are watching me from, join us. Highly welcome. This is the Spiritual Solution channel. You are welcome. We have 3 minutes to kick off. Please join us. Join us. Share this video. Share this live streaming. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let everybody come in. I want us to discuss this together as a family. Join us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are all welcome. Wherever you are watching me from, you are welcome. Please join us. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Join us. Okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Join us. 1 minute left and then we'll start. 1 minute left. We'll start. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Wherever you are watching me from, you are highly welcome. Okay, so let's go. Just like the topic for our discussion, how prayer and spiritual practices work. I want us to talk about this because some of us don't really know how they work. There are times when our expectations are so high. We expect more than we are supposed to. So many people believe that whatever you are praying, that because you prayed for a very long time, because you prayed so hard, then that means you are going to get your answer immediately. Or because you practice a spiritual work and you know that within you that you got everything right, you believe that you will get your answers immediately. It doesn't work that way. All these things are spiritual issues. They are not magical. They are not magic. They don't work like magic. And anything magic is not of God. It's not of God at all. I don't know where it's from, but it's not of God. So your prayers, your spiritual practices are not magic. You don't expect to get answers immediately. If you are praying for whatever reason you are praying for, after praying, that's why I always advise people, continue with your normal life. Go about your normal business. Give time. Allow nature to do that work, because that is how God has destined it to be. But people will always want it this way, that whenever they pray, they get that answer immediately. That is the only time they believe that God answers prayers. No one wants to give time for that thing to mature fully well before they get their results. When you pray and you know that you have prayed very well concerning your issue, live your normal life. Pretend as if that thing doesn't exist anymore. In as much as it still exists and it still hurts, but live your normal life. Then whenever you have any spiritual work you practice, after practicing it, it is just the same thing. Just live your normal life. There are so many people that expect all these spiritual practices to turn into magic. When you visit a spiritualist, or when you call a pastor or a priest or anybody who is spiritually gifted, you want them to perform magic for you, because whether we like it or not, it is magic that people always expect to get as results, not actually getting the result of that spiritual work. They always expect magic. You will tell someone to do this, or you do it by yourself for somebody. You perform a spiritual work. I am live. I am live. Whoever is calling live right now, if you're watching me, please, I am live when I'm done. So what I was saying, whenever you people that will expect you to perform magic for them when you are performing a spiritual work, you perform a spiritual work on behalf of somebody, and then you tell the person to keep looking unto God. Just hope and believe in God. It will be done for you. After 1 week, the person will call you back. No, I didn't get any result. I didn't see anything. Please, what you are expecting is magic. I want to use this medium to let people know that I don't know anything about magic, and I don't do magic. If you contracted me for a spiritual work and I did it on your behalf, please, if you are expecting your results in 1 week or in 2 weeks or in 1 month, then you will not get it. You won't get it at all, because I didn't do magic. I don't do magic. I don't know what magic is all about. What I do is to use nature to pray. Tell God what your problem is. Do what I have to do for you. Whatever that will take place after is no longer my business. It is God's business. He alone knows when He will make it happen for you. So if you are expecting to get your answers in 1 week, in 2 weeks, in 1 month, in 2 months, I want to let you know that you will not get it. Spiritual works hastens people's answers. Let's say ordinarily that you have a problem and you didn't do anything. Maybe you will get the results of your prayers in 5 years to come. But whenever there is any spiritual practice that took place on your behalf, it hastens it. Instead of that 5 years, it might come after 1 year. So for those who are expecting it to happen immediately, I don't know about that. I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to learn how to do it. God has never taught me how to do those ones that will happen under 1 week. That is magic, and I don't want to learn magic. I don't want to do it. So your prayers, your spiritual practices are not something that is supposed to take place immediately, because it's not magic. After prayers, it is God that will perform the remaining ones. And it's not mandatory that God will do it. It's not mandatory. You don't force him to do it. He will do it at his own time. Then let me tell you this. If you have any problem and you need a spiritual practice for your problem to be solved, for that problem to be solved completely and you get your answers, you yourself will equally go into prayers from time to time. But I've seen so many cases where you will tell people, okay, we are going to do this, but for the meantime, you are going to start this prayer, read some this for this number of days, and the person will tell you no, that they don't want to pray, they don't want to read, they want you to do it for them. So where do I get that power to do it? When you are praying and I am praying, we will connect spiritually. And that is when everything will work, whenever that spiritual practice is done on your behalf. You don't expect only that person helping you out to do all the prayers. The person will pray for you, will do the spiritual work for you. No, it doesn't work that way. As the person is praying, you are equally praying. Because your faith is needed, no matter what, your faith is needed. If you don't have faith in whatever that person is doing for you, or if you don't have faith in the prayer, then it's just like a time wasted. It's time wasted. Whatever the person is doing is just rubbish. It will never work. So for those people who are so stubborn that you have suffered for a very long time and you have prayed for a very long time and you haven't seen changes in your life, and then someone decides to help you spiritually, but because years has gone by, you now insist that you will never pray. You will never pray. You will never read any quotation in the Bible. You just want to sit down, fold your arms and wait for that person to finish, and then you see the miracle. How? Will you draw down heaven by your own? How will that miracle surface? How will it happen? When you don't even have faith at all, how will it happen? Spiritual practices are never magic. If there are ones that are magic, I don't know. I don't know about those ones. But anything magic doesn't last. It's just for that moment. For that moment, it will never last. But for your spiritual practice to work, your faith is needed. Your prayers are needed. And it is not magic. So for those who are expecting to get their results immediately, I want to let you know that you will not get it immediately. You will not get it immediately if God didn't destine it that way. And no one forces God to do what he doesn't want to do. No one forces it to do it at the time he doesn't want to do it. After your prayers, hand everything over to God. Live your normal life and wait on him. But if you don't want to wait on him, well, if there is any other way you know you can get it, you follow that way and get it. But for people to be telling me all the time, I can't wait anymore, I can't wait anymore, I can't wait anymore. If you can't wait anymore, there are so many other places where one can go and get what he or she wants. But if you want to follow the way that I know, that way is after the prayers and spiritual practices, you exercise patience. You exercise patience and wait on God. It is God that will do it. It's not me. I don't have the power. I have done my part. I have done my bit by doing what God said that I should do. After that, I hands off. And then God will take control and, make it happen for you. So, your prayers, your spiritual practices are not magic. And there are times when prayers need season to work. I think I've said something like this in one of my videos. There are times when prayers need season to work. Maybe you prayed during the dry season. You prayed like this season right now, this festive period. But that your answer needs rainy season for it to happen. It will have to wait until the rainy season comes. And then nature will take its place. Nature will make everything happen. And nature is not magic. God has made it the way he has made it. Nature is not magic. There is time for everything. There is time for the sunlight to come out. There is time for the moon to come out. There is time for rainy season. There is time for dry season. So you don't expect to get your answers immediately because you have suffered for a very long time, because you have prayed for years. You don't expect to get your answers immediately. But one thing is assured: if you have prayed with faith and you have done your spiritual practices with faith, you must surely get your answers. When and how depends on God, not on the spiritualists that perform that work for you, not on him. Because people make a lot of mistakes. You visit a spiritualist, or you visited a man of God for him or her to help you out with your spiritual issues, and the person will perform, will do everything possible, will consult God in order to help you out. And after like 2-3 months, the next thing you will say is that this person is fake, I didn't see any results, it didn't work, he doesn't know how to do it. And then you move over to another person, and the person might even be might not be the real person. All the person wants is just your money. Give me money and then I will do it for you. And after 1 year, you didn't see anything. You still tag the person that the person is fake, and you move over to another person. You keep on moving like this because you have already made up your mind. You keep on moving like this from one person to another, and you keep on meeting the wrong people, and they'll be collecting money from you. Your faith is needed in whatever you are doing in life. For your prayers to be answered, your faith is needed. It's just like someone going for a deliverance program. For you to be delivered in life of whatever that is affecting you spiritually, for you to be delivered, you will first of all accept that you have a spiritual issue. That is where the deliverance starts taking place. Accept first of all that you have a spiritual issue. Then the second thing is for you to start looking for solution, which is the deliverance. Now, when you get to that place where you'll be delivered, before the program starts, you have already been delivered because you accepted. But if you don't even accept that you have a spiritual problem, if you like, you can go to church from January to December. If you like, you can attend every deliverance program. But for the fact that you didn't accept that you have a spiritual issue, you will never be delivered. You will never be delivered. So, I just want to let us know what you are supposed to know about how your prayer and your spiritual practices work. All these things that I just mentioned now is how they work. They are not magic, and they don't work like magic. They take time according to how God has destined it to be. So for those of you who are expecting miracles to happen immediately, maybe you will have to go and look elsewhere to find out where you will do it today and it will happen for you the following day. But as long as nature is concerned, as long as God is concerned, God has already mapped out everything the way they are supposed to be, the way they are supposed to work for you and I. And there is nothing you can do about it. And until that time comes, you will have to wait. Exercise patience. When that time comes, you are not the one that will do it. You have already prayed, you have already done your spiritual practices. Nature will now take its course. Nature will turn everything around for good for you. So I think we are going to discuss this thing some other time when next I come up live. But for right now, I want to thank you all, those who participated in this live streaming. I want to say a very big thank you to you all. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. And I pray that the good Lord, whom we are celebrating today, tomorrow, and the days to come, will visit you wherever you are. Bless you abundantly in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Have a wonderful night and God bless you all. Okay, 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 okay.